Okay, I figured I'd do a quick update here on this trailer. It's actually a lot taller than what I thought it was going to be. So I went 60 inches from the floor up to the top, and I haven't even got the rooftop tent on it. And right now, I think it's around 91 inches from the ground. I did swap the axle under the spring instead of over, and it gave me about 4 inches of lift. And then I put the 33-inch tires that I've had in my building for quite some time. They're old tires. I probably had about 2,000 miles on them, and then I put 35-inch tires on my 68 Bronco. But the plan is, I'm gonna, since it is gonna be pretty high up there for the rooftop tent, and I wanted to bring the center of gravity back down, so I decided to go with a 26-gallon low-profile fuel tank. I'm gonna mount that underneath the floor. It's going to be above the rear axle, and then pretty much in this position right here, but it's just going to be under the floor. And I'll mount a pump, and I'm going to do, like I say, the rooftop tent up there is going to fold back towards the rear of the trailer. And then the 270 awning, I don't know if I'm going to, I think what I'm going to do is have it start at this corner and open up and go around to the driver's side of the trailer, and then put a shower right up here that folds out like this and then comes out like that. And then I could get an instant hot water heater, probably mount, maybe just drop some angle iron back down here, cut it off here, recess it indoor. I could put the hot water tank. I'll probably use Raptor liner instead of painting. I've got 3 bottles of Raptor liner. Might as well not let it go to waste. My next door neighbor, he was actually brought up a good point. I was planning on building shelves to come down on both sides. And the one thing I did like about this trailer is that the sides do fold down, just like here in the front. Everything folds down, and then once it's connected, it's pretty rigid. This comes up, holds up to there, and then the sides come down. But he made a pretty good point. Instead of letting it hinge down here and raise it up to where the sides are up here, bring that up, just bring the brackets up there on the rear lift gate, bring it up at a bar level, which is 42 inches, and then have it tilt down, have big long table on both sides. So, and I think what I'm gonna do is mount my refrigerator here. I've got some of these L brackets I bought off of Amazon. I got some left over. I'm gonna mount my refrigerator here to the front on those, and then that way I can slide it out. If I have the Bronco still hooked up, excuse the mess. I mean, I'm in the process of building stuff. But anyways, have the Bronco with this extension, be able to swing the gate open, have the awning cover. I'll have my tailgate table on the Bronco here, refrigerator right there, or depending on, if we're in bear country, I might have the refrigerator inside the Bronco to keep the bears from getting into it. But right now, I think that's my plan, and that's subject to change, obviously. But that's what I'm gonna do. I got a little bit more welding to do on the outside of these bars. I've got some caps coming in today that I've ordered off of Amazon. I'm thinking I might actually run some wiring inside the tubing if I could get in there and use a plasma cutter or something to cut a hole. I should have done it before I welded. I wasn't thinking. Everything's moving along too fast, too smooth, and I lost track of what I was doing. But I could drill a hole in the bottom of the trailer here, come up, and then that way I can run wiring and then drill a hole there and drill a hole that way to run wiring that way and back, and just use a fish tape to grab the wire and pull it through, just like you would in a house. So I only got to work on it for a day, and I also figured out a way, because these jacks here do not, when they're fully extended, they won't even touch the ground with this being as high as it is now. So I'm gonna take this piece here, whatever scrap I've got left. I don't know if it's gonna be 4 inches, 6 inches, 8 inches, whatever, And my plan is to weld that on the bottom. And then when I go to mount my hinge here, I'm gonna mount this side here to the other end and weld it on. That way there'd be an extension, and then I can swing it up here, pin it, get it out of the way. And then when I get to the camping spot, whatever, if it's not level, I could use these to kind of get it pretty much level. I get those little circle levels probably, and I'll put them on each corner. That way I could just go around with a, I think, a 16 millimeter and my little impact there, and just zip, 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 just get it leveled up real quick. But yeah, it's coming along. It's gonna be a project. I don't know. We got the Southeast Overland camping event here in Brushy State Park, or Brushy State Penitentiary here in Tennessee. I'd like to have it ready for that. It's about a month away. We're gonna have to just see how it goes. I did order the tent. I ordered the tent, awning, the shower enclosure, the water heater. Ordered everything. It was about $2,200 through Amazon. And then as soon as I ordered it, I saw where it was going to come in on Saturday, the rooftop tent. I didn't know if it was going to be needing a signature or not. So I went ahead and canceled the order right away. I'm going to wait because I might go on a Bronco trail ride Saturday. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, it won't be that big a deal. And I didn't know how I was going to be able to get the rooftop tent on there, because I'm going to have to put the little tires back on it to get it out of this shop. Because, like I say, it's almost 91 inches high from the top. That door opening is like 89 inches. And I don't think I could get it up any higher than that. That's pretty much as high as it can go. If I do get it up, it'll probably hit the roll right here. So, yeah, it is what it is. And then once I get the rooftop tent, I'll walk it on the back of the trailer. I could get in the front, pick it up. It only weighs 157 pounds. So I could get in the front, have my boy and my wife in the back. We pick the rooftop tent up, pick it up, put it over the bar, and then we could just kind of slide it over towards the back area. So stay tuned, and we'll just kind of keep working on this.